I'm back. Hey there. Welcome to Russell's Rants. Now, I don't do these too often because usually when I'm getting annoyed, I don't want to make a video about something. But, man, what the fuck is in my hair? Anyway, over the summer, it's now January, I decided to check out the Twin Peaks revival. Managed to get a hold of it at the old Chicago Public Library. After a long-ass wait, I swear I waited most of the fucking year. I think it was winter when I fucking reserved it. But, yeah, I got it. You know, I like Twin Peaks. At first I remember people talking about it forever. And I was like, okay, what could this possibly be? And upon watching, I was like, all right, I like this. It's pretty well shot. It's pretty well acted. It's got a kind of that funny, but also like under the surface spookiness thing I like. You know, it tends to be more of a soap opera sometimes, but it's alright. I like it. And it ended on a cliffhanger with our boy Cooper sitting in the red room with some spooky stuff and things happen. Weird things, which, fuck me, I thought were going to be explained. Or, clarified or something. We didn't get that here. In fact, it's hard to even call this Twin Peaks sometimes. Because Twin Peaks used to have, characters and structure and conversations and scenes. It's not that there's bad structure here. It's that there's no fucking structure! I hated this fucking thing! I hate the show! I wrote down a giant fucking list of bullshit about this fucking show! Let's go into... I got little bullet points here, and I've actually got scenes describing some of the fucking madness that was Twin Peaks Revival. Let's get into it, shall we? Oop, look at that. I already got through one of my bullet points. It's almost as if I don't have structure! Alright, calm down. Alright, I wrote down here, almost every episode ends with a musical performance at the Roadhouse. First I was like, maybe these have something to do with the plot. But after a couple episodes, we had to realize it's not. It's just bullshit. Just a bullshit fucking musical scene. And it's usually like a minute before something looks like it's gonna happen. That's the worst part of it. Because once the credits roll and that bitch starts playing music, or dude, or whoever the fuck, it's like, alright, that was a waste of 45 to 60 minutes. Every episode is so long. It feels so long. I hate this. In fact, I hated this stuff so much, I began a good opening for a show, a lot of shows are starting to do kind of more minimalist openings. And that's fine because that means that they want to spend less time, or they want to have more time to do stuff for the story, for character scenes, stuff like that. Well, Twin Peaks has one of the most memorable openings. It's like this really calm, woodsy nature stuff, and back in the day, I liked it because even when I was kind of doing like a bit of a binge thing for it, because when I was trying to catch up to the revival when it eventually came back. Eventually, while watching this, after a couple of episodes in, I decided to start speeding past the opening, the ending sequences, anytime there was a long pause, or anytime we just got random nature shots. Because these went on for almost full minutes, 30 seconds to a minute, of just characters staring off into the distance. Was that uncomfortable and boring? Because that's what most of this fucking show is! Okay. Alright. Now, Cooper. Oh man, I got the main character back from the original series, And I hate Dummy Cooper. I hate how much time we have to spend with Dummy Cooper. I hate him, how he just doesn't talk and people just don't realize that he's just a fucking zombie guy. I hate him. Look, I already did my character staring off into the distance bullshit because it's just, I hate it. That's what most of Dummy Cooper is. He doesn't talk. He says like one word. And everybody's like, oh, okay, good job, Cooper. Yes, that's what we were talking about. Good, go do this, and then just push him off into a fucking distance. Oh. And why is there so little Twin Peaks in Twin Peaks? Most of this show takes place in Vegas. Well, it's like not even like exciting Vegas. It's just like office buildings and shit. It's so. It's like, I mean, fuck. It's like having. No, it's like having a show Bates Motel, but having it almost none of it take place in the hotel. I hate it. Oh my god! All right. When I've tried to, another one thing on here, which I was really going to get into, which is why, here brings me to my next section. I want to describe some scenes to you. And every time I try to describe scenes like this to my buddies, they thought I was fucking nuts. They thought, how could this be? What are you talking about? Now, let's talk about something here. Alright. We got a scene here in the lodge where everything is silent, and a black, white, Asian... What the fuck did I write? A black, white, Asian woman with no... Oh, I remember now. A black, white, Asian woman with no eyes tells a guy something. He goes up a ladder with a gun. She turns on the power and color, and the sound returns. Outside is a metal box in space. Floating ahead of an old Twin Peaks character flies by the box. Cooper goes downstairs to machine which he steps into. He comes out of a power outlet to some weird, scummy version of Cooper, who is having sex with this naked black chick. The naked black chick takes a shower. Scummy Cooper starts feeling kind of sick. Cut to evil Cooper driving. Cooper continues going. Actual Cooper just keeps going into the machine. He keeps getting sucked into the plug. Evil and Scummy Cooper are starting to feel sicker. Cooper becomes Scummy Cooper and is now walking around like a zombie. That was a scene. That was like, maybe it was two scenes. But that happened. And I'm sitting here, I had to sit there and write it down. Like, I had to rewind and try and describe what the fuck was going on here. Okay. Here's another scene. Oh, good, it took place in Vegas. Dummy Cooper is brought into casino. People are literally dragging him everywhere he needs to go. Like, oh, here's a slot machine. Here's where you sit. Here, whatever. Dummy Cooper starts winning at slots because he's psychic or something, and he can tell whenever the machines are going to pay out. An old woman gets mad at him, and he keeps winning. Okay? And it goes on like that for a bit, just him going, woo! Or whatever. Oh, boy. Okay, we got a scene here where characters are at a diner and they're talking when a gun goes off. I remember this. You start to hear this car horn blaring. A cop goes outside. It turns out a kid got into his dad's gun, and the wife is yelling at the dad. This car horn is still blaring because there's somebody behind this. It turns out, like I said, it turns out a kid got into his dad's gun and shot it. And there's this woman behind this car that this family is in, and she's just blaring on the horn, like you're in downtown Chicago or some shit. Sorry, it's starting to hurt my voice. And it's just beep 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 But the entire time they're cops trying to talk to the family or whatever, and I just start fucking lowering my volume because that shit was just it was unpleasant to listen to, so I just fucking lowered that shit. All right, and cop walks on over. Well, the cop takes the gun from the family, goes over to the car that's blaring the horn, and then there's this old fat woman, just bloop, bloop, bloop. She's like, I gotta get going. I've gotta get going. Yeah, and oh, and then there's this like random sick child that's in the car of the old woman blaring her horn, and the little fucking creep crawls out of the goddamn side of the car like he's the bitch from The Grudge or something. Yeah. Oh, and did I mention that while he's doing this crawly thing, blue shit is like coming out of his mouth? And that's where the scene ends, and we never go back to it, and we never find out what the fuck was going on there. Oh god, we only got a couple more of these. Alright. We got another pointless scene of a husband and wife. Oh, I remember this. This was the scene that inspired this. We got this scene of this husband and this wife arguing about going out to the roadhouse to look for this dude named Billy. Now, Billy and this chick are characters from the old series. I don't know if the husband was. I don't remember. If he was, he looks so different. I don't remember. They keep arguing about how tired the husband keeps arguing about how tired he is. That they really need to, and eventually, like, she convinces him to go out and go look for this motherfucker named Billy. And then they start to argue about needing to put on their jackets. And literally, at one point, the dude is pretty much begging the girl, who was the one that wanted to go out, to put on her fucking jacket so that they can go out! Oh! And that went on for like 5 minutes! 5 fucking minutes of that shit. Oh. It made me so... Oh, it didn't even make me mad, it broke me. Like, I was watching this, I kept telling people about this shit, and they were like, why are you watching this? I'm like, because it's a fucking traffic accident, man. I have to keep watching it. Oh, man. Oh. One last scene. Oh, and then I got two little notes. We got a hitman. These two Alright. A hitman, 2 casino dudes, and FBI are waiting for Dummy Cooper when random bald dude shows up and tells the hitman to move their car because he's in the driveway. They say no, and he pulls an Uzi out of his fucking car and shoots the hitman, who pull out their own guns and shoot back. Casino guys watch the fight, say that people are stressed. Bald guy kills hitman, FBI arrests bald guy. I mean, at least there was some action. Oh, like I said, that's the last of the scenes. But I got 2 more little notes. You know, the thing that bothered me was, we finally got to meet Diane. I fucking hate her. Like, she just keeps telling this dude from the original series with his ear thing, you know, and other people just, fuck you. And I'm like, bitch, who are you? Who the fuck are you? I mean, actually, who the fuck are you? I don't know anything about you. All you do is walk up to motherfuckers and say, fuck you! It's like living in fucking... It's like being back in high school. And then let's talk about the ending. The ending. Now, I sat through this whole fucking thing, hoping, praying, that this was going to be it. That I would never have to see this or any of Twin Peaks ever again. But it ended on a fucking cliffhanger. An actual fucking cliffhanger. Oh! And did I remind you that it's literally where the original series ended? It's a cliffhanger of a show that ended in a cliffhanger! Oh my god! Are you actually shitting me?